Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to be doing a nice little get ready with me. Just doing a simple spring and summer makeup look that you can wear every day. Something that's super natural looking and super easy to accomplish. So if you want to see how I got this look right here, then keep on watching. So I'm going to start out by taking my Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. It just makes my skin feel so soft, and it's also really nice and tacky, so it really helps your foundation stick to it and it makes your foundation last all day, so I've been loving that lately. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that, focusing on the T-zone where I have the most pores. And what I've been doing is actually applying my primer before I go in and do my eye makeup. That way my primer has enough time to dry and get tacky before I apply my foundation over that. So of course next I'm going to move to eyes. So I'm going to just start out by priming my eyes with my Smashbox Photo Finish 24-Hour Shadow Primer and place that right on my eyelids like I normally do. So I'm just going to go with a natural spring look today. This is just kind of going to be like what I do every day. Quick, easy makeup tutorial. I have like an hour to get ready and film this video, which takes a lot longer than just getting ready. So for my eyeshadow today, I'm going to go in with my favorite palette right now, the Smashbox LA Cover Shop palette. I absolutely love this palette, and in this region right here, there are a lot of pinky spring tones, so that's what I'm going to go in with. I'm just taking a crease brush. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Nectar, and just place that right in my crease. You always want to start out with a transition shade when you're doing your eyeshadow because it helps all of the other colors to blend easily right on top of it. So then what I'm going to do is just take a little bit more of a packed brush, and I'm going to take this darker shade right here. This one is, I believe, Java. And I'm just going to pack that a little tiny bit on the outer corner. We don't want it to be too dark, but we just want to add a little bit of dimension. And I'm just going to blend that out with a fluffy brush. So then what I'm going to do is just take this shade right here. This one is called Rose Bowler. I'm just going to take that with my finger since it's a shimmer and shimmers apply a lot better with your finger. I'm just going to take that and apply it all over my entire lid, even over where I just applied the darker shadow. So what that is going to do is make the look very cohesive and make it look like you just had one color on your eyelid but still have the hint of dimension showing through with the darker shadow underneath. Then I'm just going to go back in with my fluffy brush and the first shade we used, which was Nectar, and just blend around the edges. So now I'm going to go in with a little bit of eyeliner, and I'm using my Smashbox Always On Liquid Eyeliner. And what I've been liking to do with eyeliner is just to line very lightly on the outer corners. That way it's not really super noticeable that you're wearing eyeliner, but it thickens up the outer part of your lash line, which makes you have a cat eye look, and it just looks really beautiful and natural. Okay, now I guess I'm going to show you one of my tricks for when I mess up eyeliner. So when I end up messing up eyeliner, I just take my concealer and I place that on the back of my hand. And then I go in with my super thin and precise concealer brush, right, just like that. And then I dip it in the concealer and I just go lightly over the area that I messed up. So right here there's a bump, went a little bit too high. Okay, then I just like to take my fluffy angled brush and I'll go in and just blend out the concealer. run the brush right along there. And then just go back in with your eyeshadow and cover up that concealer. And there you go. And then also another trick that you can do, especially in the inner corners, if you get it a little bit too thick there, you can just take a Q-tip and just blend that out a little bit. Just to fade it to give you more like a natural look where your natural eye just fades into the eyeliner perfectly. Okay, so then we're going to move on to face makeup. And I'm taking the Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger and place that underneath my eyes just to get rid of any dark circles that I may have and also hydrate under the eyes. Now it is time for foundation, and as always I'm going with my Smashbox Studio Skin 15 Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation, and I am the shade 1.0. So I'm just pumping a little bit of that out on my hand. And then I'm going to take my stippling foundation brush from Smashbox and just go ahead and stipple that into my face. I'm just going to grab a mirror here. And if you want to save a lot of time when applying your foundation, you can just go ahead and apply it with your fingertips. I find that that takes me a lot less time, and I actually do that a lot of the time. Just apply it with my fingertips. Or you can go in with a BB cream, which is going to be more lightweight anyway, and apply that with your fingertips as well. And Smashbox does have some really good BB creams that we do have in the Wildcat Shop. And another benefit of using BB creams is that they have SPF in them, so they're going to help protect your skin against the sun as well. Plus they're super moisturizing and just really lightweight on the skin. You want to make sure that you blend your foundation down your neck. So now it's time for concealer. And of course I'm going in with my Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless 24 Hour Concealer. It's my absolute favorite concealer. I highly recommend it. And what I'm going to do is just go ahead and highlight and also cover up any imperfections on the skin. So I like to start out underneath the eyes because that's where I have the most discoloration, especially under this eye. And then I've been liking to blend it onto the side of my nose because it just helps to narrow the nose a little bit, and I honestly think that it works super well. Yeah, so I apply that to the sides of my nose and to the forehead, the chin, down the bridge of my nose sometimes, just a tiny bit there. And then just any other blemishes that I have. And I'm going to go back in with the same stippling foundation brush and just blend that out. So now I like to bake. I like to bake with the Smashbox Halo Hydrating Perfecting Powder, which has a little bit of color to it. So when I bake underneath my eyes, that's going to not only prevent creasing and set my concealer, but also add a little bit more coverage there to further cover up my dark circles. So I'm just gonna pat out the creases real quick. I like a beauty blender that has a flat edge like this, and it just helps to get really precisely on the nose. So just like I did with the concealer, I'm going to get the powder all the way up to the edge of the nose there. I've really been enjoying this trick lately. And baking underneath the eyes, just anywhere else that I applied concealer. So while that is setting, I'm just going to go ahead and do my brows, and I will be right back. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and dust off the powder and also buff it into the rest of my face. So I'm actually going out to run a few errands today, which is what I'm getting ready for, why I'm calling this a get ready with me. But I've also been really into those acrylic pour videos. I don't know if you guys have seen them. I will link one below. I watched a couple different YouTubers do acrylic pours, and I just think they're so beautiful, and I've just been like watching acrylic pouring videos all the time on YouTube. So I went and I got like the stuff to do it, so I think that I'm going to try to do that later today and hopefully film it for you guys. Just because I think it'd be fun. I don't know if you guys would actually want to see that, and it's not something that I normally do, but you know, I think it's fun, and why not film it? So I'm just going in with contour. I'm just using a fluffy angled brush, and I'm going in with the contour shade from the, this is the Holidays Contour and Spotlight palette, but it's the same contour shade as the Step by Step contour palette. So, and that is still available even though the Holidays palette is not. It's the same exact shade, just in a different palette. And I'm just gonna get the edges of my face with contour. We're just doing a light, like, just adding color. Getting the forehead, the cheekbone, like the hollows of the cheeks here, the edges of the nose, which will help further intensify the look from applying the concealer on the sides of the nose. I just think that works so well. And you want to blend down to the neck and the chest as well, just because you don't want your face to be darker than your chest. I just want it all to blend nicely. Now I'm going to go in with blush, and I don't have any of my Smashbox blushes with me, but I do have my Burt's Bees Bare Peach blush. This is one of my favorite blushes. I love the peachy color, and it's just, the formula is so good on these blushes. I absolutely love them. So I'm just taking that, I'm going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks and blend up towards the temples. Hello? Okay, hopefully that's focused. So my camera just completely cut out, and I had a lot of good content that didn't get recorded, so let's see. I went in with my Burt's Bees Bare Peach blush. I applied that to my cheekbones, to my forehead and my chin, and then on my nose, because I've really been loving blush on the nose lately. I think it's very cute. Then I just took my fluffy highlight brush and I went in with this shade right here from the Holidays palette. This is called Pink 90, and I went in and highlighted. You can see how like freaking beautiful this highlight is. That I was saying that I believe this highlight shade comes in one of the blush and highlight palettes, so it comes with 2 blushes and 1 highlight shade. It's just so pretty. I need to chill with the highlight. Smashbox's makeup is seriously so amazing. Like, I absolutely love pretty much everything from it. I am not just saying that. I really use it every single day. It's my absolute favorite foundation, my favorite eyeshadow primer, my favorite brow product, my favorite concealer, my favorite lipsticks, my favorite eyeshadows. Just like, all their products are so good. I just love Smashbox's makeup so much. It's so beautiful. Now we're gonna move on and finish off the eyes. So I'm just taking this flat fluffy brush right here, and I'm going to go back in the pink shimmery shade that we used, which was called Rose Bowler, and I'm just going to dust that underneath the eyes. I love using this kind of brush for underneath the eyes because it just blends everything out seamlessly. Looks so beautiful. And then I also am going to go in with Nectar right here and do the same exact thing, just right over Rose Bowler, just to blend that in. So I'm just taking a small little pencil brush, and this shade that has been calling my name right here, this one is called Deco, and I'm just going to place that right in the inner corner. That's going to draw some attention to your eyes and also make your eyes look more open and awake. Okay, so we're just about done. I'm going to go in with setting spray. I'm just using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This is a set and refresh spray, so it's both primer and setting spray. And then it's time for mascara. I'm going in with obviously my favorite mascara. This is the Smashbox Superfan Fanned Out Mascara. Smashbox does have 3 mascaras. I have a little sample size right here. They have their full exposure mascara. This is the original one. They also have it in waterproof. So yeah, there's the full exposure mascaras. You can get one that's absolutely not waterproof and then one that is completely waterproof. And then this one is kind of in the middle. It's not technically waterproof, but it does last for 12 hours. So it does stay on really well. I mean, like, you can cry in it and it won't come off. It won't flake off at all. If you do decide to pick up this mascara or the waterproof mascara, I do have a video about my skincare routine where I show how I remove my waterproof eye makeup. So I'll leave that linked so you guys can check that out if you want to. At home I have dogs that like are right outside my window and they are so loud, just like all night, super early in the morning. Basically anytime I'm trying to sleep or like study or do anything, they are barking so loud. I'm really glad they're not doing that right now, but I probably just jinxed it. So let's just go ahead and get into this mascara. So for the lips, I'm going in with the Burt's Bees Tinted Lip Balm. We actually just got these in the Wildcat Shop and I absolutely love tinted lip balm. It just adds such a nice light wash of color to your lips and it keeps them hydrated and protected. And it's super perfect for like everyday and just natural makeup looks like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. This is the shade Rose. I love that. So I am really happy with how this look turned out. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what other kind of videos you want to see. If you have any questions that you'd like me to answer, any makeup tips that you want. If you want to see that acrylic pour video, let me know. Probably gonna make it anyway, but just, you know. So please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already so that you can be notified when I upload videos. All of these Smashbox products that I used in today's video are available at the Wildcat Shop at Central Washington University, so be sure to come in and check that out. I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you in my next video. At home I have